Welcome. My name is Ilarion, and I offer something that is called light language. This is something that is awakening in people around the globe. And I personally believe that we all could have access to light language if we so pursue it and allow ourselves to be open and receptive to it. For me, I experience it as a bubbling up from my heart, as an expression of my own true essence. And I feel like it's very much a soul language, a language of the heart. And we might have multiple languages that we resonate with. Some people connect them to different star systems, like the Arcturian light language and things like that. And I certainly believe that. And sometimes I also believe that there are places we have no names for. Um, whether you consider it a soul language or a different dimension or some place that our consciousness has no name for. And so, what is light language? So, to me, it's an expression of light. It is literally giving voice to the light. It is something that goes beyond the mind, beyond mental comprehension, but it can be received vibrationally and through our own heart, our own spirit. There are times, and if you're someone who's does light language, I'm sure at the moments you might have had those experiences where you found someone that resonates with a similar light language and you bubble away, you sharing, going back and forth in a resonant frequency of language. So, what can this light language do? Well, it shifts the energy, right? Just like a beam of light coming into a dark room, sunlight illuminates it and changes the experience of it. So can light language. And I do believe that there are an infinite number of light languages, that they don't need to be contained to a particular type. Certainly, when we say light language, often we think of the vocalization of light language, and that's generally how I refer to it. But it can be written down, it can be made into art, it can be a form of poetry, dance, and of course, you've seen hand motions as well with light language. So, really, it can be any vibrational expression that is expressing light language, though we do think of it being as vocalized or written or in some way expressed as a language. So it's let's see, I understand it as being able to impact the space, the energetics, multidimensionally speaking. So when I use light language, it sometimes is simply to impact the frequency of the space or the dialogue that I'm in, or perhaps if I'm doing it for myself, to bring some elevation and lightness to my own being. So it shifts the energy. That's first and foremost. And then there are specific things that can also happen. They can clear out frequencies. It can bring in new activations, new blueprints, new matrices of energy through not only the vocalizations, but the energy that come with it. So for every expression of light language, there, to me, there's also an unseen realm, an unseen energetic that's getting expressed. So that's a little bit of my light language. I think I'll just get out of the way and let my light language come through a little bit, so you can, if just in case you're new, most people are familiar with it at this point. Well, many people will put it that way. So that light language just then was clearing me of some heavy energies that I picked up earlier in the day. So it can definitely be a lightener, a cleanser. And it can also, for me, it can also activate those parts of our being that are not so mentally focused. Sometimes we're like mentally grasping for information or for answers. And for me, light language calms my mind and brings me back into my heart, back into a place of receptivity. So my light language is super fun and super light and super playful, and that's part of the energetics that I connect with. Other people's light language might be more austere, more precise, or more mathematical. And of course, any person can have access to many, many light languages. Um, my previous mentor, beloved Diana Henderson, she taught me this concept of the octaves of our being, that we may resonate with many different frequencies, many different dimensions, the human dimension just being one of many different realms that we may have existed in or are currently existing in. And these light languages can connect us to some of those other realms that we have lived in and vibrated in and collaborated with other light beings in. So if you're someone who's interested in bringing in your own light language, it certainly can. I can support you in that process. And also, there's mutual activation. When light language occurs, it often activates those people around that resonate with that same vibration. And I also use it in my healing sessions. To me, it's a way of connecting with my own light team, my own guidance, and I'm happy and eager to share it for those who are interested. So I think that's all I'll share for in this video. Feel free to submit any questions on my website. I'll leave the link below. So much love to you all. Thanks for watching. Again, my name is Ilarion. Thank you.